What's good, YouTube? Miko here, and we're back with another video. We're actually going to be starting a brand new video series today. I'm going to call it Learning from the Pros, and hopefully I can allow you guys to get a little bit of my insight. When I'm watching pro gameplay, especially on YouTube, I can really break down the individual plays that these guys make and hopefully take something away from it and implement it in my game. So today we have the man ZLaner. He's been extremely relevant, a very high level player, wins a ton of tournaments, plays with Dr. Disrespect a lot, had some recent drama with Twitch because of his constant playing with Dr. Disrespect. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but all I know is that he stayed true to himself and he stayed true to his boy, and much love and respect to ZLaner for that. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is going to be episode 1 of Learning from the Pros, ZLaner edition. Let's go.
All the same, all the same, all the same. Spend some money, do some shit. Got a body with me, I don't know my name. Switch gears, go sky in the rain. Hit the brakes.
This video is a Bullfrog class video. He dropped 39 with the Bullfrog. Pretty standard comp Bullfrog setup: Grew Suppressor, Task Force, Tiger Team, Skeletal Stock, Bruiser Grip. When I use the Bullfrog, my build is pretty much the same. Sometimes I'll go with the Hipfire build, depends on my feeling, but that's typically the same build. Drop super, fresh start. Absolutely dancing around this dude. What is happening? Oh my god, they both had to reload, I think. Super small thing here, but like every once in a while you get in pistol fights off rip. Notice how he didn't stop moving, right? He wasn't really in a position where he could cover, so he tried to create the distance enough, and he noticed that the other guy stopped shooting, so he probably has to reload as well. So create distance so you don't get freaking punched like everyone does, and it's so annoying. Enough time to really quickly reload the pistol, finish the kill.
Also have guys on me. I don't know if they're on top or down low.
I think they're on top.
Yep, calming with Doc. I love that. So if you see there's a red ping here by the buy here in front of super. Let's see what they do with it.
No, right here.
I'm gonna run that back a little bit. He got audio
right
cues. Yep. So there was a ping on the buy. He got audio cues from that guy. Timed that jump perfectly to catch that guy completely off guard.
Where at?
One thing I can definitely take away from that is, especially if you're in a contained area like super, it's really easy to just kind of put your head down and start running around in circles. What's really important there is he had to replay, had to regain himself, and he got in a position where he could only be seen by a certain amount of angles. It didn't really show it, but my assumption is he came in from mid-super to where he was right there before he jumped out and killed that guy. So he can hear the audio cues on his left-hand side from that guy he just killed. He sees the ping over here on the by the buy, and then he has a fairly good line of sight on the rest of the front of super. Plus now the ping, I'm pointing at my monitor as if you guys can see that. Now we have a ping up here, inside super, front super door. I'm assuming it's the guy from the buy, but we'll see.
Oh, got it.
Yep, he's ready for the fight. So is Doc. How many are over here? I didn't quite catch that. I heard someone behind him. Uh oh, there he is. Yep.
Right here.
I'm not sure where he came from, but oh, Doc saved him. Did he kill the guy in front? I think he did.
A job.
Nice. All right, yeah, let's get loaded here. There, now we're rocking. All right. Okay, boom. Okay, we just had a cutscene, so let's see if we can break down as much as possible what's happening. We have 5 with 103 up. It looks like they had a UAV up because I see some dots in the circle on the outside parts here, and the bounty's up here. I don't see any pings on the bounty though. Am I tripping? Oh, here we go. Yep, we got a ping right here on this side of factory, and then across the way. What is that, burger? We got two pings there at least. So one of these guys is the bounty, unless the bounty's ghosted somewhere. But that's all I can see for now. Hear footsteps. Nothing, Betty. Oh, nice team wipe. Oh, jeez.
I'm dumping money on the buy, Doc. If you can grab a UAV.
Helicopter's still there.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can grab a UAV.
So he's keeping an eye to see if this guy gets res while Doc grabs the UAV. Yep, in the cubby here. It's just the one guy, I think. Yeah. All right, bought Doc back. Nice. Nice. Loaded in the stopping, picked up the... Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, whoa, that guy just killed a demon. One thing that's like really small, and it sounds so obvious, but not many people do it. If you get a stopping power, pop it, dude. There's no reason to hold a stopping power, because if you die with it, you just gave someone else stopping power. They have loadout here, so it's really easy to pop it. But even if you find it, like, let's say you're in super and you're early in your looting, and you find stopping power, dude, put it in the gun, man. You're not gonna hold it for Lodi. Don't do that.
Guy right here.
In this case, he had it. He had his Lodi already, obviously,
there?
so there's no reason to hold on to it. But it just reminded me of that.
Full team on it.
All right, Zock's still trying to get his guns, but there's a team on loadout.
Oh,
He just jumped out. He just jumped out.
13 with 66 up, very good. Easy beams.
shot from behind.
Getting shot from behind.
Looking.
So this is something that's also very, very small, but it's one of those things like when you build awareness eventually, and this is something that I was very terrible at until I started to really watch these guys and get a good breakdown of it. Notice how he finishes this kill. He's getting shot from the back. He's down one plate, probably going to be down more because he has a clear shot. Instead of turning to see where that guy is, his map awareness, he knows that there's these garages to the right. He just moves forward and he breaks line of sight. And I know it sounds very, very simple, but a lot of players out there get shot and they turn, where is this guy, right? Stay alive. And then you can see up here by the buy, that's his teammate. Doc is looking this way where he's getting shot from. So shortly, you're going to hear him say, oh, this guy's almost one shot right there on blue, right? So Z-Laner moves down the garage a little bit, gets his plates on, immediately turns and starts looking because he gets that call out. So he gets his plate on.
Looking.
He goes this way, and notice that he goes this way because he can hide in this cubby or he can hide in this loadout if this guy comes right on the corner gunning. You have to have an exit strategy in case you can't get your plates off or if you're in a position of vulnerability. So just in case, he goes this way just to extend the gap a little bit, gets his plates on.
From behind.
Guys from behind, he's almost cracked, I think is what he ends up saying.
Almost cracked blue.
Yep,
Almost.
and then boom. His centering, he knew exactly where he was going to be. His reticle was not here, it was not here, it was not here, it was not down here. His reticle was exactly where this guy would have come if he did, and he did. Second, and here's where it gets. Here's where, like, that's a nice play. That should be fundamental. Everybody that, especially if you have a teammate that has good comms, you should be able to position yourself in a way very, very similar. But here's what's impressive. He knows there's at least one more teammate left. I think Doc calls it out.
He's dead.
So at this point, you see the visual tracer from the top right knows someone's on the roof. You already knew that, even though Doc called it out afterwards. Okay. Now, what some people will do, especially if you have not practiced your movement, your B-hops, your slide chows, the reason why he B-hopped is because as he's going at this angle where he's facing now, he turns here, he turns this way, and he pre-aims. It's called centering. He centers his reticle to where the guy is on the roof. So as he's B-hopping, he doesn't have to move his reticle. He is already aiming at him. It's a much better alternative than either slow peeking it, because you don't really have much of an advantage there. It's probably 50-50. If anything, he has high ground, so he might have the advantage. But also, he doesn't just run out and then turns, because then the other guy will get the first shot. So by utilizing his movement and his insane skill with positioning, he's able to center his reticle up on the roof while still staying in motion with the B-hop. And obviously his aim is flawless, and he just fries this dude. Bam, B-hop, easy claps.
Dead.
Ooh, right there. And then we can just turn around and get these guys.
All right,
over
there's
here.
some people
Yeah,
up
these guys are all
here
down low as well in those green buildings. These guys are ghosted.
in Ground War and Cop,
Right in front of us in this window.
Peach.
Yep, I hear him.
Dead.
Nice.
Dead. Hit an RPG.
Selfing, I don't think
Self-resing.
so.
One's flying in. Dead.
There's at least two in there. Beautiful nade.
One shot. Dead. Both dead. Home.
This is a great example of line of sight. Line of sight, for those who don't know, are basically if I could see an opponent anywhere on the map, if I could visually see them in front of me without any obstructions, I have line of sight on this guy, so it's clear I can shoot him, right? So there's two sides to it. I can see them, and then can they see me? Okay. In this case, as he's shooting this guy to the left, he notices more tracers coming in from a little bit to the right. So he knows there's at least 2 people in there, at least. And I say at least because just because he only sees two people shooting doesn't mean there's one guy here sitting in the back. Doesn't mean there isn't a teammate above him or anything like that. So as he sees this guy, notice how tight he stays to this wall on the right. See this? How he's not overexposing himself. Instead, he waits. He slide cancels in. Bam.
One shot, dead. Both dead. Oh my god.
So good, man. So good. It's the little things like that, dude. And like, that's something that I'm so victim to a lot. I get so greedy for the double, is I'll just like slide chow out immediately. And the guy's already pre-frying it. So I'm literally running right into his bullets. But the way he was able to use his patience and then waited for the time to be aggressive, it was absolutely perfect. Reason why Z-Laner is so consistent and so good.
Oh! Let's go to the right. Let's go to the right.
Yep.
Ice houses. Look at all that. Holy shit.
2
Like 3
teams,
different
ice
teams.
houses. Maybe 3, yeah. Maybe
Kids
3.
back here in the hangars.
Notice how he has that. Notice how he has his map up and he's just pinging. He's pinging where people are. It's because once you get to one place, you have to know where to go next, right? Players like this, high-level players like Z-Laner and other pros, they're playing chess. They're thinking 3 steps ahead, right? So they see 2 or 3 teams here in the ice houses. So what they're probably gonna do is, and usually you can either go to the right, work your way in, or go to the left and work your way in. Since they're going to the right, they're probably gonna take out these guys over here and then work their way in to finish these guys off. And then where's the zone at? It looks like this is the outside of the zone right here. So it's probably not going to rotate anytime soon, or at least it'll still have the whole area, especially with those other guys wearing the hangers. So they're probably going to take this, and then hopefully, in a perfect world, catch these guys rotating. But if they do not rotate, I would not be surprised if they hop back in the truck and just haul ass back to the hangars. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what they do.
This is perfect. Mobbing out here.
Everyone's hiding in these houses. They're not even like fighting, really. All right, there's 1 person in school, 2 people in school, maybe. Oh, no, it's not school. It's a restaurant. My fault. School's to the left. Whoops. Nice. Use that nade. Did not waste it. And then he grabbed the ammo box so he can get 2 point nades. Yep, that should down him. Ooh, and got away barely.
1 sec, no?
So he knows there's 1 guy cracked. How many are in here? I don't even know. Yep, that guy was plating. That guy was a weak one. Doing team wipe. Okay. And then
right there.
there should be 1 or 2 guys in school, and then more down the road, unless Doctor took care of them ready. Right there by the... Easy. Rotating in.
Oh!
Beautiful
in school,
play.
In school?
Those guys just weren't paying attention. It's their fault.
Down below, I think, too.
This is what I mean about playing chess, though. These guys are stuck in that fight, and after he kills these 3 people in restaurant, he already knows, I'm going to catch these guys rotating. But those other 2 guys were so laser focused on getting their kills, and they weren't necessarily skilled enough to close the gap and take care of them right away. People like, players like this, they already know. They're coming after you. I hear footsteps. 1's down low. Nice. That guy did not know where to look.
Nice.
Wiped him. Easy. Nice. Nice.
Oh!
Man, Z is so
Nice,
good,
nice,
dude.
nice.
Got 2 of these guys we got to get across. Oh, you want to get a UAV, Doc?
Already got 1.
Nice. Keep it in pocket for a sec. We'll cross over here. I'll grab 1 as well.
Nice. All the loot,
Grabbing
baby.
UAV really quick. Popping it up, and then I'm grabbing this. All right, let's go.
Okay, let's see if those guys are still in hangars. He's gonna hop in the back of the
Beautiful,
truck.
beautiful. So many people. Let's try to get to hangar
Yeah,
1. Try to get this
hangar
in
one,
hangar 1.
and then fire. No, they're gonna get to hangar
Yeah, we'll
one
get
just
this
because they'll
loot
add
out real
fire.
quick. Get my ghost and my perk stack.
This guy's in it. 3 guys in this little.
I immediately want to pop out and fry this guy. But the reason why Z does it, and the reason why he's a pro and I'm not, is because I don't know where anyone else is. Except the people that popped up on radar. Did he pop up on radar?
Building near me.
He did. Yep. A small building on the right here.
I
He was
got
able to
one.
run him over. The car's bugged.
Going in fire.
This guy's in here. Now he hops out because there's no more threats. So he assesses the situation first,
I got these guys dead.
and then he finishes them. Doc's already in it with these guys
He
in
had someone-
in
these
fire
guys came out of nowhere. Yeah.
and people in ground war.
Get you up.
All right, let's see what he does here. He says he dropped 39, so he might die here. I don't know. We'll see.
Not gonna buy anywhere.
Someone popped the cluster. I heard a footstep. Oh, here we go. Rotating in. That's just a down. Not a wipe. There's no.
No, not Not like that, man. 40 bomb going down the drain.
No.
Oh, man.
That's a heartbreaker, man.
Yeah, I'm so close.
Jeez, bro. 1 kill off, and I jump out. And
Dang, that's a heartbreaker, man.
I expected there to be another guy back there.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, that was fun, man. That was ZLaner's most recent video. I think when did this drop? This video dropped August 1st. I want to give all credit to ZLaner. I'm going to post his video and his channel down low. I'll even post his stream link. Huge fan of Z. If you're ever watching casually, then it's not a big deal. But if you're watching to learn, use a headset, right? You won't be able to hear exactly what they're hearing, but you get an idea of at least directional, and it helps a ton. Movement guide for keyboard and mouse coming soon. I know a lot of movement guides are controller based, and some are, I guess, are keyboard and mouse, but there isn't any keyboard and mouse specific ones. And I feel like you got to play the game a little bit different if you're on keyboard and mouse. If there's any pros that you want me to watch, any particular videos, crazy games, crazy plays, anything like that, link them down below. Let me know. I want to do a ton of these. They're super easy to film, and there's a lot of fun, and I learn along the way, so everybody wins. It's a great time. See you guys live. Twitch link below. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much.
I was 16, dreaming wrist flooded. Now it's pristine, yeah, you can't touch it. Gotta fake a D, you could call me make loving. Boys in the club and we all be fucking. Yeah, we go day and night, call me Kid Cudi. The game unlocked, it's a